Hey folks, it's Bubbles here. We're going to do a little bit of a gear review today and talk about my pack and what's in it for our upcoming trip to Superior Hiking Trail. 4 nights, 5 days of hiking and backpacking. So let's get started. First I'll empty my pack and then we'll start going through the pack itself and then what I have in it. Pack is empty. So first let me start talking about my pack here. So I use the Gregory Baltoro 65 and this is a large size. Fits me well. What I really like about the Gregory pack from all the other packs I tried on at REI was the back suspension system. So you can see from the side there that it has a pretty curved back support, and it really hugs your back nice and tight. Both myself and the Pawtographer has had back surgery, so good lumbar support is really important to us. The Gregory pack, you can see this big lumbar bulge there. It really pushes in and really hugs against your lumbar, your low back. So this felt really good. Out of all the other packs we tried with weight, this fit really well. Also the shoulder straps I really liked as well. The REI packs had almost the exact same suspension system and back support, but their shoulder pads really cut in weird around your armpits. They didn't have as wide of a cut as these do. These feel really nice all day hiking and don't rub or anything like that. This is the 65 liter pack. Fits everything really well. As you can see, everything that I took out of it, this is going to be for a 4-night, 5-day trip. I'm probably overpacked and I'm not a lightweight camper. You know, it's probably heavier than what most or some seasoned backpackers have, but you know, as we get more into backpacking, I can definitely try to get some lighter weight stuff and probably shave a lot of weight off of it. So going through some of the features of the pack, so I already talked about the suspension system. They call it their Response A3 system. Again, really nice suspension system. The hip belt is really nice and beefy. It's kind of rigid, and it has really cool hip belt pockets. One is a mesh pocket on one side. I keep things like a compass and a lighter in there just in case it's needed. On the other side, they have this cool, they call it the water shield pouch, and it's nice. It has a rubberized zipper, and it's completely waterproof. Really nice in theory for putting a phone in there, but I'm thinking the research and development area at Gregory was probably a few years behind the game, or a few years in the making. I have an iPhone 6, and with the case on it, I cannot fit it in this side pocket, which really kind of sucks because that's what it was intended for, was a cell phone. I can't fit it in there with the case on it. And I don't have a big beefy case. It's just kind of a standard, kind of a slim case, but I can't fit it in there, so that kind of stinks. You can put other things in there, anything else that you want to keep dry in case it rains, or, you know, gosh, if you're crossing a stream where it gets up to your hips, you know, that would keep anything dry. Very cool. In theory, it would just be really nice to be a little bit bigger. You know, again, iPhone 6 doesn't fit in there. So we move around the side of it. It has this little H2O water bottle holder. It's really nice. It actually folds into itself if you didn't want to have it. There's a little Velcro pocket in here, folds in if you didn't want to use it. But I really like it. I have a nice big Camelback Chute, 32 ounces, and it fits in there really nice. And even smaller water bottles fit in there nice too. Has a little bungee cord system on it so you can cinch it down a little bit. And it's nice because when you're hiking, it's right in your back. You can just reach right back there, pull it out. It's fairly easy to get it back inside there too by yourself and not have to ask anybody to put your water bottle away. Moving around the front of it, of course, like any other backpack, it has all of the cinch straps for making sure that your load doesn't shift once you got it all in there. It has a nice big front pocket here, and inside of it, what's really nice about the Gregory's is it actually comes with its own rain cover. This is really nice. This is like a $20, $30 extra piece that you need, or what some people do is they put a garbage bag, they line the inside of their pack with a garbage bag and then put everything inside the garbage bag. Totally doable too, but I thought this was a cool extra feature. Again, this is like $20 or $30. It's already included with your pack. So nice big front pocket for essential stuff. As I'm packing this up, I'll show you what I put inside there. And then the whole front of the pack actually opens up as well. So I zip this up. So if you're out hiking, you know, you put something like down in the middle or bottom part of your bag. You can just reach in there and grab it. You don't have to take everything out of the top and go fishing for it. You can open up a side and get into whatever you need. So, and this opens all the way up. It's like it unfurls, so you can get into your entire pack that way if you so choose. At the bottom of the pack, it's an opening for your sleeping bag, and it has a removable divider in there, if you can see that. It's removable if you just want it. It's kind of a false floor. Put your sleeping bag down here, close it up, and then you can put everything else on top of there. And that way too, you don't have to unpack your entire bag just to get to your sleeping bag. Up top has a really nice big opening, and this is another thing that was really cool about the Gregory's is inside they have what they call a day pack, and it's actually just a small little backpack. It's kind of like one of those little cinch beach bag type things, but what it kind of doubles in as if you keep it in there, keep it in your bag, is a bladder sleeve. So I keep mine in there. I don't use it as a day bag. I keep it in there I put my Camelback bladder in there, and it's nice if I have ice in there, it doesn't kind of condense and get everything else wet. So it's a nice little feature. Again, removable, and you can use that as a day pack. Moving up top, in the brain of it, fairly decent size brain of the backpack. It has an inner, nice big deep pocket on the inside of it, and then two separated pockets up on the top for keeping essentials like snacks, anything else you wanted to easily get to. So yeah, that's the Gregory Baltoro 65-liter backpack. So as I'm packing this back up, I'll go through some of my gear that I'm taking along with me. So first thing first, when you're packing your backpack, some of the things I got hanging off this, just so you know, is a little collapsible bowl I use for Nala. Pawtographer has one on her bag for Shelby Joe. So this will be used for their water bowl as well as their food bowl at night. I have one of the Survivor paracord bracelets. I don't like wearing it, so I just keep it on there just for next to a little bit of paracord. And then Luci Inflatable lantern. This thing is pretty cool. Completely solar powered. I think it runs something like 15 hours on high, and it's really bright. You blow this thing up and it'll completely light up your tent. Completely waterproof. Obviously it's inflatable, it's floatable, so if you get carried away in a stream, you can use it as kind of a beacon. So those are the things that are kind of beanered onto the outside of my bag. All right, my sleeping bag is the REI Lumen Plus. It's a synthetic bag. It's a plus size. I'm 6'3" and about 280 pounds, so broad shoulders, fit me really well. Excited. I haven't used this yet. It's kind of big. It's not very heavy, but it's big. This is about as small as I can get it. I can probably stuff it down a little bit, and it gets a little bit smaller in my pack. So that goes in the bottom. So the next thing that I do, when I go in, and what I'll do is I'll open up the the front of it so you can kind of see. It's actually a little bit easier packing it with these Gregory is how it opens up all the way. It's kind of a nice, easy way to pack the bag. I have a little inflatable pillow. This is the Sea to Summit Aeros pillow, Ultralight. Really nice pillow. Kind of feels a little bit like sleeping on a balloon. You know, super lightweight, super tiny, packs away to nothing. Our tent is the Ketley Gunnison 3. Got this for a great deal on REI's garage website. It's a 3-person tent, but with the dogs and our packs, I really wanted something a little bit bigger so we could fit the dogs in there with us without any problems. This is really nice. It has a nice vestibule on either side of the tent, so nice to put your boots, your packs out there and not have to worry about them getting wet. That was big important to me, so bought this, really like it. The actual tent bag I use is my food bag, and I'll show you a little bit about the food I'm bringing. It works as a nice food bag. So the Pawtographer carries the actual, she carries the rain fly and the footprint and the stakes, and I'm carrying the actual tent and the stakes. So that's nice if you're hiking with somebody. If you need to share or split up, you can always split up your tent. You don't have to carry the full tent yourself if you have a friend who you can split the tent up with. But what I do is I put either one of both of these on either side, kind of a brace on either side of my bag. So poles on one side, and the actual tent on the other. Next, I put my sleeping pad below as well. I have the REI Stratus Sleeping Pad. It's it's only 1 pound, 13 ounces, kind of heavy. Again, if you're really worried about weight, but I'm more interested in comfort. Again, I've had a back surgery before. Sleeping well is important to me, so this is about a 3-inch air mattress, blows up in maybe under 2 minutes. There's no pump or anything like that, you just have to blow it up yourself. But it's pretty easy, it has a nice big valve on it. And then this is also insulated, R value 2.9, so give you a little extra warmth during those cold nights. Actually, that goes in first, and then these kind of go in on either side, like so. When you're packing your bag, you always want to put your heaviest stuff against the back of the bag, so you want the heaviest stuff against your back. So therefore, I'm going to put my stove and my fuel, and actually my stove, my pot, and my fuel in next, again against my back, so it's not pulling you backwards. My stove, I have a little Stanley 24-ounce little pot. These are really nice. It comes with 2 insulated coffee mugs. Again, little heavy. This whole thing is a little bit on the heavy side, but I like my coffee in the morning, so I wanted to bring these. And it also packs down really nice. Everything nests in together, has a little lid on it, and this is what we use to boil our water. So put that in next. My fuel, I have an 8-ounce jet boil fuel canister. The Pawtographer has another one. I don't know if we'll need that much, but err on the side of caution, I suppose. Again, this is my first real big backpacking trip, so err on the side of caution. If we don't need it, I won't use it, and we'll know for next time. So put that in next. I have a very old Brunton burner, super heavy, super big compared to what you can find today. But I had it from, we used to do bike camping, so had it from that, and wasn't going to buy a new one. Start with what I have, and then work out, buy some new stuff if needed. So that goes in next. Then I put my food in. Let me show you a little bit of the food that I'm bringing with. Really like Mountain House freeze-dried meals. They're lightweight, they taste good, and super easy. You just boil some water, put it in there, seal it back up, wait 5 minutes, and you have a nice hot meal to eat at night. And then hardly any waste. There's no dishes to clean. Eat right out of the bag, close them back up, and no dishes to clean up. And then just pack this out. Leave no trace. Pack this out, and you're all done. So I have a whole bunch of that. Dinners, breakfasts. So scrambled eggs with egg and bacon. Dehydrated eggs. Yum. It actually tastes really good. Also have some Backpacker's Pantry. This is granola with milk and blueberries. You can add hot water or cold water to this, so you can have a cold cereal or a hot cereal. And then I always need my coffee, and for car camping I have a big percolator, but I figured that'd be too much to bring this time around. So what I went with this time, and I've had these before, they're actually pretty good. They are this little Starbucks Via Instant things. You just pour them in a cup and add 8 ounces of hot water to it, and boom, you have coffee in the morning. This is Italian roast. I like dark coffee, so dark roast coffee, so this will be really good. I like cream and sugar, so I just bought the powdered vanilla. I had French vanilla creamer, and the Pawtographer has hazelnut, so they're just powdered. Works out pretty good, you know, lighter and easier to carry than liquid. And I keep everything in a Ziploc bag. Ziploc bags are great. You can see all my clothes are in Ziploc bags. If anything gets wet, we have the rain cover for the bag, but if anything gets wet, you don't have to worry about, you know, your food and stuff getting wet. These are already in, you know, you could dunk these in the lake as long as they're sealed, and, you know, nothing will happen to them, but everything else gets packed away in a Ziploc bag. And like I said, I use the tent bag for that, and just roll it all up, squish the air out, and it works for a good food bag. Also too, what I plan to do at night is put all of our smelly stuff, our food, our toiletries, anything that smells like an animal will get to it. Spirit Trail is not supposed to be big bear country, but I've heard that there are bears up there and you're supposed to hang your food. So what we'll do is we'll put this all in we have a smell proof. We have some smell proof. See these green bags in here? Those are odor proof bags, and I'll put everything inside there and then string it up in a tree. Little tip, if I've read, when you're hanging food, 10 feet high and 5 feet from the trunk. That's the going rule for hanging food. So I put everything in here, string it up. So food goes next, right on top. And I'm going to start closing this back up again, because as you fill it up, it's easier that way. Got that closed up for now, and what you can do is start pushing stuff down as you're packing it, kind of fill in the spaces. In this top compartment, I put some of my essentials in there, like my first aid kit, so it's easy to get. Paracord, you put that in there. We got another set of paracord with some carabiners on them. This is going to be to tie up the dogs at the campsite at night. We didn't bring any type of big leads for them, and want to give them a little extra space. This is 25 feet of paracord, and we just tied off some carabiners to it, so one to their collar, or one to their harness, and the other one around a tree and carabiner to itself. So brought that with us as well. Brought a journal, just so I can, you know, write and kind of capture my memories of the day. Thought it'd be kind of cool, see what I can, see what I experience and kind of memorialize it. So I'll put that in there. My water filtration. So we use the Sawyer mini squeeze. So what this does is collect the water in these kind of platypus type bags. Collect the water in here, and then you screw your water filter onto the bag and then squeeze it out. So I can squeeze it into my clean water. You always want to make sure dirty water stays dirty, or your dirty bags are dirty and never cross-contaminate. So dirty into clean, or I can refill my bladder, my Camelback bladder with this, refill the dog's water, all that stuff. So this filters up to 99.99999% of all kind of germs and nasties in the that are in the water, and then this is good for 100,000 gallons. You can get this on sale. We got it at Myers, if you have a Myers near you. Lots of times Myers has these on sale for $20, so good value, 100,000 gallons. And it comes with one of these bags. We have 2 of these Sawyer filters, so we have 2 bags. It comes with a back flush kit too. If you're in an area that has a lot of sediment You're gonna want to back flush it ever so often. It's pretty easy to back flush. You just fill this up with water, put the reverse side in, and push it through, and pumps out all of the sediment. Pretty easy. So that's my water filtration, and I'm going to keep those up in this pocket as well, just for easy reach. And that's about all that goes up there, so I'm going to zip that up. So back into the main compartment of the bag. Oh, my headlight. Actually, I'm going to put that up in here too. Headlight, this is just a Husky headlamp that I got. Has 2 LEDs, fairly bright, and it also has a red light, so if you're out in the stars and stuff like that, you want to look for something, you don't lose your night vision. Pointless trivia: red light, you will not lose your night vision by using a red light to look around and find stuff, so pretty cool. Now you can impress your friends with that too. So I also brought a head net. So we're going up to Spirit Trail, northern Michigan. People say that bugs are really bad, or mosquitoes are really bad. My sister-in-law gave me this for a birthday present, so figure out packing. So again, sleeping bag, tent, food, and then work your way up to the light stuff. I'm going to pack away my clothes next. I have a rain jacket, and if you can tell, I'm a big guy. All my clothes are big, so that adds a lot to my bag, like just size, you know. Rain jacket goes in. Again, push everything in there, and my clothes. So for 4 nights, I am bringing a pair of sleeping pants. They're just lightweight, kind of athletic pants. I'm bringing 2 pairs of Columbia hiking pants. They're water resistant. I sprayed them with Permethin, try to keep some of the bugs off. Bringing 3 pairs of socks, 3 t-shirts. I sweat a lot. 4 pairs of underwear, and some undershirts as well. So just some wicking. Everything's performance. Everything is performance material. So put those in next. Just kind of shove everything in there. All right. Then on the very top, just gonna put stuff like I have a thermocell. So we're in mosquito country, black fly country apparently. So when we get to the campsite at night, fire this thing up. Used it out here on our patio. Works pretty well. That kind of goes in next. That just kind of goes up top. And that's pretty much it for the actual top of my bag. I have a few things like a battery pack for our cell phones. I have another little tiny smaller one that actually holds a pretty good charge, so keeping that. This one is nice. This one is solar powered, so the conversion rate on it is pretty bad, so it's not like you're gonna power this thing up in an afternoon with it being outside. It has to be outside in the sun for a long time to actually charge up, but it's something just in emergency situations. I'm planning to keep my phone on airplane mode, just using the camera mostly. I also have the iWatch that I want to keep powered up. This thing draws a lot less energy than a cell phone does, so I'm planning on charging this, probably topping it off once a day, and this will be plenty for it, as well as charging a cell phone. You can probably get about 2 cell phone charges off of this. Probably get the whole week of charging up my watch. And then, so these just go in wherever I can find room, and then I just have a little cord to charge everything with. So that's pretty much that up top. Hi Hardy. You want to say hi to YouTube? So up in the brain, I also packed some extra dog food too. Pack some extra just in case, you get stranded somewhere. So up in the brain, on the inside, I'm gonna pack away my toiletries, toilet paper, or the Pawtographer has the poop shovel, so she keeps that. And then just some extra stuff. I have some matches in here, some garbage bags. I have some cotton balls soaked in petroleum jelly for fire starters, and a lighter in there, so just kind of those essentials. I also ordered barrier bags that I was telling you about that we'll use to string up our food. That goes in that part of the brain. I have a little camp cloth. It's just a little microfiber cloth. Works really nice. It's really soft, really absorbent, so packing that just to tidy up at the end of the night, rinse off the sweat and stuff like that. Bandana, use it as a handkerchief, whatever you want to use it for. And my For cooking, I have this little Ozark trail, just a fork and a spoon. Breaks apart, has a knife in there too. It's kind of heavy, but I had it already. I didn't want to get anything new. I didn't want to get a new thing, so decided to bring it. We'll see how it goes. I know there's some super lightweight utensils that weigh like 1/8 of what this weighs, so, but we'll see. Close that up. Then up top, I'm just going to keep my snacks. So I got some Cliff Bars, some trail mix. Keep that up top. Also have a pill container with just some vitamins, ibuprofen, headache medicine, just in case. You can kind of just throw that anywhere. And it is, you can probably see Batty Boop, who's our newest member of our family. She is not coming to camping with us because she's all of like 6 pounds, but she's interested in what I have. Again, more snacks, Cliff Bars. Those are going to be lunch. Put those up top. And I'll probably have to repack this again because I'm really not doing a good job. But you get the general idea. And then the final bits, I have just a knife, just a regular knife just to have. So I'm going to keep that down on my shoulder strap. Just clips on right down there. And then bug spray. We have our homemade bug spray. And anyway, that's going to go on the side. Has a nice mesh pocket. Back to the bag, has a nice mesh pocket on the side too. You just kind of throw stuff down there. I'm going to try this out. Coleman Botanicals Insect Repellent. We have some 100% DEET stuff, but it's really nasty. I mean, the 100% DEET stuff, it eats through plastic. Like, I can't, it's hard to picture putting that on your skin. And it's super oily and it's just nasty. So we're going to try everything that we can. We sprayed our clothes with permethin, and we're going to try this stuff to keep mosquitoes and everything off of us. We'll see how it goes. At night, hopefully the Thermacell will work and keep the mosquitoes. An extra bandana, you just never know. And again, my water bottle. This I'm just going to fill up at night, so you take it back and have, you know, water for cooking and stuff like that. That goes in my side pocket. And this normally just gets cinched down here. Everything gets cinched together, and but you get the picture. If you've ever used a backpack before, I don't need to explain that stuff. So. All right, well, this has been fun. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it and got some little bit of information out of it, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our videos. Again, maybe we can hit a little subscribe thing down here. Maybe not, I don't know, but we'll see. Thanks, guys.